What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Dream.
No!
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Pet Rock, Luan John, Meister Gurkensaw, Baron von Vandekamp, Zenthus, Ultra Viper, Buzzkill, Hyper Exalted God King, Spring Mega, Ultra Dave, Marco Dendecker, and Lyric Scroll 5232 for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com. The link in the description.
Breathe.
There's no time. Because now we must become what threatens us. We will become the hurricane.
619.
Yeah.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Yeah, we're going to be that guy. I feel like at one point I knew his real name, but I don't know it.
I don't know his real name, but I know his wrestler name. That's easy.
Is it the Hurricane?
No, it's Rey Mysterio.
How dare you?
What?
The Hurricane was not Rey Mysterio.
No, but stand back. There's a hurricane coming through as part of...
No.
Was it not?
No.
Oh.
It's a guy who wore a mask, but otherwise they're completely different people.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
For example, Rey Mysterio Jr. is a Mexican luchador,
No,
and
I
the
know
other one
that.
is a white guy.
No, I know that.
Well, you didn't because you thought they were the same guy.
No, I thought that the theme song went to the other guy.
No.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, look, that time I was very confident about something, and you were able to call me out. Look at that. Good job.
I thought you were saying it as a funny ha-ha.
No, I legitimately got that one wrong there.
Hey, look, I don't have a shield anymore. I'm so sad. That's my whole build. It's back. I have to decide if I'm going to go hidden power shield, like classic style, or if I'm going to go charge shield. I feel like the most recent time I did a shield build, it was charge shield.
Yes. So I think you should go hidden power.
My power will be so hidden. No one will see it. Shield effect radius. Twin strike. Why are you only show up when I'm doing shield builds? That's not fair.
That's how it goes. If you're going for a specific build, it goes the other way with the drops. It's Chimeric programmed in to just specifically say, heck you, Hurricane.
Heck you heckin' heck. I got focus shields because of the power, but I'm not going to go charge shields. And then I'll get big Lear shields to shield more big Lear. Just kind of cook the bug. Shield durability or regen to get shield regen? What do you think is of greater importance?
I think the durability.
Because I'm gonna go Omni Shield at some point.
That's fair. Also, it's Shane Helms was his real name.
Yeah, there we go.
He's currently a WWE backstage producer.
Yes.
And he dropped the Hurricane persona in 2005. So you'll forgive me for forgetting whose theme song went to whom from 20 years ago.
You shall not be forgiven.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're forgiven. I forgot the Hurricane rule.
Yeah, that's right.
Evolutionary niche will make my shields shieldlier.
Apparently,
shields will make my shields shieldlier.
Apparently, Ric Flair had pulled him aside at one point and was just like, "Hey, not that this gimmick is bad, but you're better than this gimmick, and it's only going to let you go so far. So you should drop the Hurricane gimmick at some point." And then shortly after that, he was like, "You know what? Ric Flair's right."
And then people only remember him for the Hurricane, so Ric Flair was not right in this regard.
Well, look, I don't know. I stopped watching wrestling shortly after, or right around that time, I think.
Yeah, me too, admittedly.
So I don't know.
But I know that he's made one or two appearances since then, and it's always as that particular moniker. Coming in outburst. I'm just trying to figure out where you got Rey Mysterio in there.
I don't know. Olale, 619. I remember that much.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking those were the same.
And there was
theme
no
song.
hurricanes involved in that.
I'm going to have offended so many people, and I'm so sorry.
I don't think you offended that many people.
I feel like I've offended like half of the audience. I bet you half our audience is wrestling fans from 20 years ago.
Dang.
Got a whole bunch of old farts like us in the comments. Gonna be like, how the hell did you mess that up?
I think you'll be forgiven.
I think that you all should let me know your favorite wrestler from 20 years ago in the comments.
I like how it's specifically from 20 years ago.
Well, yeah. Like, if you tell me who your favorite wrestler is from now, unless it was someone who's been wrestling for the past 20 years, I'm probably not going to know who they are. But if you tell me that your favorite wrestler was like Rikishi, I'd be like, okay, I get it.
I've always been annoyed with Rikishi's name.
Yeah.
Because clearly it's homage to Yokozuna, who was a wrestler from before his time that took the persona of a sumo wrestler. Yokozuna is the top tier, best of the best sumo wrestler. Rikishi is just a sumo wrestler. Yes. Every sumo wrestler is a Rikishi. So it's just the best sumo wrestler versus a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
And every time I'm just like, but you could have picked like Ozeki. It's like the second rank. It's like you're not gonna get better than Yokozuna unless you just pick a completely different name. You really you started off strong from the top, but then there was nowhere to go.
Well, normally when you climb to the top, you then like jump off to like body slam someone off the top rope.
It's true. Although these were big guys, they typically didn't go that high. Although Rikishi did, because wasn't that his whole thing was like slamming people with his ass. Well, yeah, but he didn't go from the top rope. But he did get dropped off of a cage once because he was crazy. Like that.
He was crazy like
that. Also, both men Samoan.
Yeah.
Which is you can be Samoan and a sumo wrestler because Akibono was a thing. Well, he was Hawaiian, not Samoan. I guess there is a difference.
There is a difference, yes. Also boost.
But it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right.
Obviously. But Yokozuna, like, went on as if he was Japanese, but he super wasn't.
Oh, dang.
It's like I knew a lot about wrestling back when I watched it back in the day, and I know a lot about sumo wrestling, and those two just happened to
overlap in that
overlap in that moment.
See? Intelligent.
You can't bring up an argument from yesterday.
I can. If you want to hear that argument, go back and watch that episode after this one. Leave a comment on both videos.
Again. We might not respond because
that's true.
We might not have power for the rest of our days.
There's currently a cat watching her own reflection in the mirror of the television screen.
It's like I have a weapon and I could be using it, but I just wanted to get into the swing and not using it.
Yeah, get into the habit of the shield is my weapon. My guitar is in my mind.
But wasn't that like the movies that like predated Lord of the Rings? Getting to the Hobbit?
No! The habit and hobbit is different.
Oh.
A habit is a thing that a nun wears.
That was going to be where I went next if you didn't.
Like in that movie where Whoopi Goldberg went back and like taught a bunch of inner city school kids how to sing and stuff.
She was just putting on a sister act.
But she was getting back in the habit. Which was the tagline for Sister Act 2.
Whoa.
You see where the joke was, guys? We were referencing an old movie because we're old.
That woman's name was Whoopi.
Whoopi Goldberg.
And then there was a wrestler named Goldberg. We can tie
that's true. And continuing on with tying everything together, there's a very famous episode of Hollywood Squares that involves Whoopi Goldberg being very upset that the people didn't know who Stone Cold Steve Austin was, who was also a wrestler.
Is anyone still watching this?
If you're still watching this, leave a comment. God, this has gotten bad. I'm so sorry, everyone. We have lost our minds.
We've lost the plot.
The Crusher.
Correct. True. I agree.
There you go.
Yeah.
You fool. We'll be just stone cold. Man.
But what if they did a lot of that hot rock therapy?
Well, then it'd be stone hot. But hot stone is... I've done that once. It's weird. I get it.
I haven't, so I have no opinions on the matter one way or the other.
Leia and I had an opportunity for the super discounted like couples massage thing, and we did that with like the hot rocks, and it was like, wow, this ain't for us.
It's hot.
Well, it's hot, and honestly, I think there was too much fat to get to the muscles. Leia and I both the next day were like, we're just sore. I thought this was supposed to make us less sore. So either it was a bad massage, which is very possible, or just not for us until we lose some weight.
Having never done it, I couldn't tell you. I have no information on the subject. Hey, hidden power. Get rid of that dang weapon.
You know what's also a sign of intelligence? Knowing that you don't know something about a subject and being able to admit it. Cough, many politicians, certain politicians. Just actually many people in general. Like, if you really don't know a subject, it is perfectly okay and honestly better to say I am not educated in this subject.
But I'll try to be in the future.
I can try to be in the future. That's the correct answer.
Bravingus.
Oh, dang.
Oh, we're gonna cook a crab.
It's the Dweller.
Get cooked. Ow.
Dog. You got bumped.
Yeah, I lost my shield.
It's back.
If I had Omni Shield, that wouldn't have happened.
Or you would have been dead.
No, I would have had more shield.
Well, yeah.
Let me just cook all these little Krabby Patties.
Yeah, because it does more damage to the boss when you do that. That's their weak point. They told you that at the beginning of the fight.
Nah, they said welcome to the crab boil.
I suppose that is what it technically said.
I don't know why Chimeric chose to phrase it in such a way. I can feel like the bubbling.
Also, look at how many things are banished over there thanks to the
hidden power, man.
Yeah.
Like, I decided I wasn't going to do a charge shield today, so we just hide the power. Row, hide the power.
I don't think that's how that goes.
But you're not sure. No, you make fun of me.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I know. We have nothing without this.
Look, this is how you know you're good friends. You make fun of each other until you feel like you've crossed the line, and then you make sure that you realize that everything was a joke and make sure that it's like, hey, legitimately boost.
Yeah. As long as you have boosts,
At the
then
end
nothing can go wrong.
It's like, you got to be able to pick on each other because that's how you make each other laugh. And at the end of the day, hey, I appreciate you and everything you do, and I'm glad you're here.
You nerd.
Exactly. He gets it.
Oh, they're trying to employ fire against me.
Well, you got to fight fire with fire. That's the rule, isn't it?
That is, and I did.
And then they did. And then you did that they did.
I should grab some of this blast radius so I can D some flags. Which I also need the bird too. But
No, because you know how our brains are dumb, right?
Yeah.
D some flags is very important to say it that way.
Yep.
Because for the briefest of moments I was gonna flip the script, but I was like, no.
Actually, I like Scorching Wake.
I like that better anyway. But yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the portmanteaus.
Yeah. In this case, it wasn't a portmanteau. I was just gonna switch the order of the words you said.
Oh.
So you said D the flags.
Yeah.
And I was going to flip it, but no, you don't want to flag.
That's
Yeah. Get more of that.
More Scorching
More
Wake.
Scorching
Why not?
Wake.
I eventually want to get some other things going and D some flags.
You can flag D's nuts.
Got him.
Actually, there's some peanuts right over there.
Yeah. Lightly salted roasted peanuts.
Nice. When I have jars of peanuts, I like to have like the honey roasted ones, but I really shouldn't be doing that anymore if I'm going to go keto because there's a lot of sugar.
The honey roasted is too much sugary.
But it's so tasty.
Yeah, but the regular salted is fine.
It's fine. But I'm like things like Honey Nut Cheerios are just off the radar now, and I'm sad about it. A lot of people are just like, it's the old people cereal. And I'm like, but it's a good cereal.
Well, maybe you're an old person.
Well, I know I am. We're talking about wrestlers from 20 years ago. And I'm scared that Sister Act's even older than that, if I'm being honest.
Oh, it absolutely is. Sister Act is 90s.
God, it was 92 and 93. So
Yeah.
those are 30-something years old.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, yeah, that's like a decade prior to what we were earlier talking about.
31 and 32 years old. Oh, jeez. Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
What do you mean it was 30 years ago?
I mean...
You want even more shield?
Once I have Adrenal, Gemini's better. I'm gonna get the Purge because
you wanted to
you go on.
deflag.
He's given up.
I don't know. It's not even that bad, but for whatever reason, my brain just doesn't like it. Boo.
Also, I'm gonna need to get core shielding at some point because this is a dying star situation.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if we gotta find Maelstrom at some point. It's
that was literally the whole point.
The whole point
of doing this.
If we don't find Maelstrom, then it's just a shame.
Even more butt fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or do you take the on the left there?
Or I can take this to work towards this. Or I can take this. Or I can
take
take
the
this.
adaptive armor.
All of these.
Actually, yeah, literally all of these are good.
Are fine.
Well,
the middle one is the least good, I think, but still good.
Of the two up at the top there, which is better, concentrated blast or blast
concentrated
radius?
Blast, because I guess it doesn't matter. I don't do anything with blast radius. I think
is purge blast radius.
The galvanic outburst zaps might have something to do with blast radius, but eh. And what?
The purge.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna be purging things. Because that's when you're crashing into stuff, and I'm just like, eh.
Well, that's fair.
I'm getting it because it's a thing for deflag. It's like, meh. 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 Get another Scorching Wake anyway. I feel like all the Scorching Wakes
is correct.
Like, I'll get the other stuff at some point.
But those are rare. Because they're wild.
I'm looking at something else wild right now.
Is it Kitty?
It's Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. I was going to say which one's that, but I know which one's that because she's the only one in the room at the moment.
Yeah.
Leia shut the door, so the other ones can't come in yet. Aha.
If you want to see these cats, if you look at any of the recent streams I've done,
that's true.
They like to be the stars of the show.
Yeah. Two of the four cats.
Two of the four cats.
One of the cats the one that's been here the longest, will not do that because she don't.
She
really.
hates people as a general rule,
And then
and other cats, as we found out.
We're working on that. And then that's Maleficent. And then Shadow is. He likes people, but he's. I don't know. He hasn't jumped up to your computer yet. But Professor likes to headbutt your hand while you're playing with the mouse.
Yes.
And then Coda likes to sit on the back of your chair.
Also, yes.
Hyper boost. Look at all them boost burns.
Burns.
Yeah. Something steam hams.
Man, I haven't watched Simpsons in so very long. I haven't had cable in so very long.
Has it been about 20 years?
Yeah, probably. It might have been like it's close to 20 years since I've had cable television.
Dang, son.
It's just the internet, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you really need? Most of the time, what do you need cable for anyway? All the great shows are online anyway.
It's easier to watch football on cable TV.
Is it? It's easier to watch your local games on cable TV.
Yeah. Well, they show most games.
Do they?
Yeah. They show at least 1 or 2 1 o'clocks, 1 or 2 4 o'clocks. You say we're having trouble. We don't have cable TV. Hence why we have trouble watching TV.
I suppose that's fair.
The footballs. Oh, a solar heart.
Yeah, there's also your adaptive armor again.
That solar heart would hurt a little bit. Would it hurt enough? It's probably fine.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be fine. In fact, I think you can take another one.
Oh,
but, well, let's wait on taking more of those until after you get Dying Star online.
We got a lot of wild mods, though.
Yeah? But it's not hurting you that bad?
Not yet. Give it time. Did you hear Kitty meow?
Oh, yeah. I'm petting her. She was meowing loud. I don't know if that got picked up by my mic. Or just my response making me look like a weirdo. Just meowing at the viewers.
No,
sorry, guys. A little.
Sometimes you just gotta get that meow out, I guess.
If you just need to get that meow out, leave a comment. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Lord, this is going to end up being the video that goes viral, and it's going to make no sense to anyone.
And yet here we are.
Here we are.
The princes of the universe.
That's right.
Fighting for survival.
I'm trying to remember the song. I don't remember that one. I'm sorry.
I am immortal.
Yeah.
Drink the blood of kings. I have no rival.
Sing about the boost.
It's Queen. It's Queen's song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know Queen. What song is that? Which Queen song is that?
Princes of the Universe, I think is what they call him. What it's called.
Huh. I'm gonna have to educate myself after this, because I'm sure I've heard it, but I can't place it. I love Queen. They're great.
Yeah. The top band of all time.
Yeah, definitely up there. You want your adrenal module finally, or do you want more butt fire?
But also, yeah, there's just
Scorching Wake.
There's just more Scorching Wake.
Oh, guess who's back? Back again. Soup. Tell your friends.
Oh, why are you always trying to tell my friends about Soup?
I don't know. It was a dumb meme one time, and it stuck in my head rent-free forever. It was just a billboard on the side of a road somewhere, probably some restaurant bringing Soup back, and they were like, how can we advertise that we have Soup again? And they were just like,
Soup.
The perfect way to advertise Soup is Eminem lyrics. Probably. I think it's an Eminem lyric.
I was like, I believe nothing.
Yeah, no. My confidence is shattered today.
No, you're correct. It's Eminem.
Are you sure?
Guess who's back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Okay, perfect. Soup.
I got you.
Oh, goodness. There she is again.
Maybe she wants soup?
Soup's a good, like, cold weather food.
Is there such a thing as a kitty soup?
I mean, I'm sure I could make a kitty soup.
Would it have, like, catnip?
Oh, probably. Catnip juice? That's a thing. Catnip tea is a thing.
Catnip juice?
Well, look, I said it with my gusto, but then I thought about it. I said, no, catnip tea is a thing.
No, it's just catnip juice.
To be fair, maybe you could juice catnip. I don't know.
Juice a catnip.
not juice a catnip.
Well,
like,
you know what? That's probably something very different that I'm not going to elaborate on.
no. No! Please! I've already riled the furries enough by meowing in the camera.
My favorite part was that you didn't understand what I meant until it was far too late.
It took me a minute, and then I realized what was said. Oh no. I lied. This is not the video that gets us viral. This is the video that gets us canceled. God.
Look, could be both.
Also, wee woo. You might want to be a little careful.
Yeah, he should be careful.
Well, yeah, you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
But also, crickets just jangling. I don't know what to do with this. I looked away from the microphones. My audio is going to be weird there. I'm sorry. The cat is going to jump up behind Lee's head. You can't see it, but
Is she winding
bam!
up? Oh, there she is.
I saw the coils. I saw the springs coiling.
You saw the coil springing.
Yeah.
You
You have 25 rerolls if you want something specifically.
Yeah.
You passed up Adrenal Module about 7 times, but Rupture.
I'm gonna get the
you-
Rupture
Oh, we
so
got a
that I
boost
can
in
get
there. Look at that. And an air charge. Look
Well,
at
yeah, we beat the snake. There's always a
that.
boost
It's
there.
always all the things.
Oh, I'm feeling the kitty shift around on the back of my chair.
Yeah. She's trying to get comfy. Oh, rubbing her face. Oh,
she's
you're getting whacked by a tail.
Yeah, just hit my head with a tail. Yeah, look, deflag.
Oh, she's trying to become the monorail cat.
Monorail. Monorail.
Oh, and just as I go to reach for the camera, she derails.
Oh, you derailed the cat?
I didn't derail the cat. She derailed herself. Trying to clean her elbow.
Look, all I see out of the corner of my eye is a swishing tail. And then I feel movement.
Is that home improvement now?
So how far is this one gonna go? I waited all the way until 128 to ask you this time.
Oh, I'm not sure. I finally got the monorail shot though, so hold on. I feel like this one's gonna do better than yesterday. How's that?
All right. I mean, I did goof it up pretty good yesterday.
I think you're gonna beat the Snake Eater 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I didn't even make the Snake Eater 2 last time. I was like
I know. That's why.
a couple waves short. Gotta get that XP over there. Gotta get that level over here. Energized shields is faster shield cooldown, which is tempting.
Yeah, at the cost of rate of fire and assembly speed, which is not a problem for us.
One of the reasons why I don't care about Aegis is that I have no interest in going Sanctuary for this run.
Yeah, and then because you're Omni, you don't need emergency systems, because if you pop, you're basically dead.
So, well, I'll get the Adrenal.
At some point, Lee, because you're already at level 40,
Yeah. Oh, should I?
you should
Should
burn
I
some
start
rerolls
rolling?
looking for a specific wild mod.
And then just hold.
Not necessarily hold.
Well, we should add Araxia for 5. That's just more shield.
Look, Ataraxia is good. It's just you still haven't found a very important piece of this build. What is the entire point of doing this build today?
Yeah, but I can hold on to my levels, and then I can just use all of my rerolls for that sole purpose.
Well, yeah.
And that way I won't feel bad about it.
I mean that. I just mean that more of if you're going for Ataraxia and you want the Ataraxia boost, that's 6 levels in and of itself.
Yeah, but
And
then
then
I
you-
could just reroll forever to find it without, like, feeling bad. And it makes the build viable, and I could still maybe do it, probably, maybe.
Well, yeah, but I just meant, do you want that online before or after the Ataraxia?
I'll do the Ataraxia first, because the earlier I do it, the easier that's going to be.
That is true, but that just means it's going to be a minimum of 7 levels before you can even start hunting.
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
Once I have Ataraxia, then I can hit reroll as many times as I want. And then I can just hold it until I'm ready. If I find it. And then how are you getting 7 levels? It's got to hold 5.
Right, but it's one for Ataraxia, plus 5 for getting the boost online,
Yeah.
plus then 1 more for,
Yeah.
the mod itself.
I'll have it in 7, sure. But
I suppose,
I'll
yes, you
find
could,
it sooner than that.
you could find it in, I guess...
I could re-roll to try to find it now, but I'm going to not look at levels until I have enough for Ataraxia. So that way I save a re-roll that I can then spend looking for the other thing.
I suppose that's fair. So I guess minimum of 4 or 5 then.
A minimum of 45.
Oh, that's very different.
Just, meh.
Nice,
Yeah.
handled.
Alright. I just need to get extra XP. I need enemies to drop more than usual XP. I need to get bonus XP drops. Which, unfortunately, the only way I know how to do is through Last Stand, which... I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can get Last Stand if you want.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to activate it for the XP.
No. But you can get it for the
can wait.
magnetism.
I can wait. No, I can't get that because that's another level.
Well, yeah.
And I can't get anything else, which means that I'll never get Dying Star because that's something else. At the very least, Dying Star.
We woo.
Oh yeah, my shield just went
Your
away.
shield just
What?
popped. Dang it. It didn't do better than yesterday, Lee.
I didn't do better than anything. I just was getting hit, and I'm just like, this is fine. I'll be fine. And then
Yeah, and then it didn't. And then your shield broke, and then it popped, and then everything was sad.
got him a couple of times.
Got him. You know what? Nobody can say anything.
No one's gonna be mad.
It's a
Hurricane.
So yeah, that's the nostalgia build.
It was something, man.
That's what happens in Novadrift when you get tired, right? Because
that run,
build was super fine. The build was going just fine, and then Lee just lost concentration for a moment, and that's all it takes.
that run was like the equivalent of the Hurricane's career.
That's dang, son.
In ring. He's done plenty of things backstage. That's good.
Even after he got rid of the Hurricane title, he like wrestled as himself for a little bit, and then won like I think it was a welterweight championship, and held it for like a year and a month.
Yeah, no one remembers that.
Dang.
So on that note, hope you guys aren't being hurricaned.
That's
And see you guys next time.
okay. Bye bye.